Joining us now, NBC News senior White House correspondent Kelly O'Donnell, NBC senior business correspondent Christine Romans, and Axios senior economics reporter Courtney Brown. Ladies, great to have you here. So, Kelly, what more can you tell us about these upcoming talks with China?
Well, the fact that they're happening is certainly notable, and if that sounds like something that might be familiar because you've heard a lot of conversation about China, that is right in the sweet spot because there has been a bit of a divide, a mixed message coming from the administration. President Trump has, on a number of occasions, talked about some level of conversation related to the tariffs going on, as he has talked about wanting to have negotiations, deal-making with lots of countries around the world. He has left the impression on a number of occasions and flat out said there were talks happening. Now we know that Secretary Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, will be the first official to engage in direct talks with China over these tariffs. And that's coming up in a few days in Switzerland. Here is part of what he had to say, sort of setting the table for what to expect.
What we're going to do in Switzerland is we've agreed to talk. Then on Saturday and Sunday, we will agree what we're going to talk about. My sense is that this will be about de-escalation, not about the big trade deal. But we've got to de-escalate before we can move forward.
De-escalation is interesting. Does that mean that they're looking for some kind of reduction in the tariffs in order to begin having a more constructive dialogue about how they could reorder this relationship? That remains to be seen. But President Trump has said, just yesterday in the Oval, talked about the fact that he expects that the 145% would also come down at some point.
Kelly O'Donnell, thank you. Christine, listening to that sound with the Treasury Secretary doesn't offer a lot of hope for a breakthrough here, but they're going to be talking. So what will economists and business leaders and investors be watching for or hoping for in these talks?
Some clarity, looking for an off-ramp in the escalation, as the Treasury Secretary said, but also what will things look like in 3 months or 6 months? We know that port traffic has just cratered, canceled orders, exports and imports down. I mean, this is very, very disruptive. Business leaders don't know how to plan for the next 6 months if they don't know what the trade war with China is going to look like. So they just need some certainty. Recently, the Treasury Secretary said that in the near future, the uncertainty will start to go away. That's what everyone wants to see. They want to know exactly what's going to happen so they can plan. So they're talking about talking. That's something. That is at least the door is opening a little bit, a door that had been slammed, closed and locked for some weeks now.
Yeah, Courtney, even if the two sides do de-escalate at this meeting, that's still a big if. You highlight that there have been some major economic impacts already in motion. Christine touched on this as well, particularly when it comes to America's ports. Walk us through what you're learning.
I think the economic data, like the jobs report, like the retail sales report, the things that economists look at to gauge the temperature of the economy are not reflecting what Americans are reporting in closely watched surveys. Americans are afraid of inflation igniting. They're afraid of shortages on the shelves, which the administration has conceded to in one form or another with President Trump's comments about Americans maybe not needing as many dolls as they're used to having. They're also worried about the labor market. If businesses don't know what's coming next, it makes it really difficult for them to plan, to hire. And if they're worried about their businesses being able to survive this period of de-escalation, as the Treasury Secretary calls it, it's possible that they might start to shrink their workforces.
So let's talk about what came of President Trump's sit down with Canadian Prime Minister Carney yesterday. I want to highlight a key moment where Carney essentially fact-checked Trump on the spot. Watch.
Well, we don't do much business with Canada from our standpoint. They do a lot of business with us. We're at like 4%.
We are the largest client of the United States in the totality of all the goods. So we are the largest client of the United States. We have a tremendous auto sector between the two of us.
Just to put a pin on President Trump's claim about not doing much business with Canada, Canada is the top buyer of U.S. goods, America's #3 supplier. Christine, did anything come of this meeting yesterday? Any progress?
Well, Mark Carney was quite deft there. I think he is a politician. He's also a businessman and a banker, right? So the way he appealed to Donald Trump with real estate analogies too was quite deft there. But the president is waging a trade war with kind of false premises. He thinks that trade deficits are actually the U.S. losing money, that there's a winner and that there's a loser, when really the global system is much more complicated than that. And then the U.S. does gain a lot from Canada. We spoke yesterday about Canadian crude that is critical for so many different kinds of products that the U.S. makes in manufacturing, right? So the United States does rely heavily on Canada, and Canada does buy a lot of stuff, especially services, from the United States. So that fact check on the spot was quite interesting.
Yeah, and Courtney, today we're looking ahead now to the next Fed interest rate decision expected in the next few hours. What do you expect to see? And I have to wonder if there's any political pressure being a factor for Jerome Powell here.
Yes, the countdown is on. I'm getting ready to head over to the Fed in a few hours to cover the interest rate decision. Wall Street overwhelmingly expects that the Fed will keep interest rates on hold. The question is what the Fed is thinking about with respect to the months ahead. Do they see interest rate cuts on the horizon? That is, of course, what President Trump would like to see. I think the question is, does Fed Chair Jerome Powell move at a pace that the president wants to see? Of course, that's not a consideration at all for the Fed. They are an apolitical institution. It is sort of ironic that, the Fed would have been interested in cutting interest rates if it wasn't for President Trump's tariffs. We were looking pretty good on the inflation front. The labor market was holding up. There was this environment that would have been perfect to cut interest rates, but now this trade war has reignited inflation fears, and the big question is how the Fed is going to handle that.